magnetic field at a point along the equatorial line due to a magnetic dipole. So to find out the magnetic field at a point along the equatorial line due to a magnetic dipole, here we are going to consider a bar magnet NS. Now let N be the north pole of the bar magnet and S be the south pole of the bar magnet, and each pole is having a pole strength of Qm, and the distance between the poles is given as 2L, that is nothing but the magnetic length of the bar magnet. Now we are going to consider a point C which is at a distance R from the geometrical center of the bar magnet. So this point C is lying on the equatorial line. It is perpendicular to that of the bar magnet. It is perpendicular to that of the bar magnet. And we are going to find out the magnetic field at this point by keeping unit north pole as what? The pole strength of the unit north pole as 1 ampere meter. We are keeping it as what? 1 ampere meter. The repulsive force experienced by unit north pole is magnetic field at C due to the north pole. Bn is equal to Fn by Qmc. That is force by pole strength. Bn vector is equal to force by pole strength. That can be written as mu 0 by 4 pi Qm by R dash square. Why it is R dash square? The distance between C and N is R dash. Okay. So it is mu 0 by 4 pi Qm by R dash square. Okay. So this is along the direction NC. Okay. So the direction is here from N to C. Okay. The attractive force experienced by the unit north pole at magnetic field at C due to south pole is. So here towards the south pole it is attractive. Okay. Bs is equal to Fs by Qmc. That is mu 0 by 4 pi Qm by R dash square. This direction is along CS. This direction is along what? CS. So the magnetic field due to the south pole is what? Mu 0 by 4 pi Qm by R dash square along the direction of CS. Now here you can see both Bn and Bs are having the same value. Now we are going to resolve the magnetic field at C into the respective components. Okay. So here it is Bn, here it is Bs. Now Bn can be resolved into the horizontal component and vertical component. What is the horizontal component? The horizontal component is Bn cos theta into minus I vector, since it is in the negative x-axis. Vertical component is Bn sin theta into j vector. It is in the positive x-axis, y-axis. Similarly, for Bs, it is horizontal component is Bs cos theta into minus I vector. It is in the negative x-axis. Vertical component is Bs sin theta into minus j vector. It is in the vertical component. It is in the negative y-axis. It is in the what? Negative y-axis. This is how we are resolving the components of magnetic field at the point C. Okay. Now the magnetic field at C due to the north pole. So due to the north pole can be written as, it is the component due to the horizontal component as well as due to the vertical component. So it is minus Bn cos theta into I vector plus Bn sin theta into j vector. Okay. Where Bn is equal to mu 0 by 4 pi Qm by R dash square. And R dash is what? According to the diagram, R dash is equal to R square plus L square the whole raised to 1 by 2. Okay. Now, due to south pole, we have to write. Due to south pole, when you are writing what? Bs vector is equal to this component plus this component. So minus Bs cos theta into I vector plus Bs minus bs sine theta into j vector. What is the value of bs? Already we found out bs is equal to mu 0 by 4 pi qm by r dash square. So r dash is equal to r square plus l square the whole raised to 1 by 2. So what is the net magnetic field? Net magnetic field is due to the north pole and the south pole. So B is equal to Bn plus Bs. Adding both. When you are adding both, what will you get? Here sine theta and this sine theta will get cancelled. Bn and Bs are equal. Bn and Bs are what? Equal. So this will get what? Cancelled. Okay, since Bn is equal to Bs, it will get cancelled. So you will be get minus Bn cos theta I vector minus Bs cos theta into I vector. So what will you get? B is equal to minus Bn plus Bs cos theta into I vector. Now, Bn plus Bs can be written as 2Bn or 2Bs. So I am going to write the formula minus 2 mu 0 by 4 pi Qm by r plus L the whole square into cos theta into I vector, which is equal to 2 mu 0 by 4 pi Qm by r square plus L square the it is r square plus L square cos theta into what? I vector. So Bs is equal to, what is the value of Bs? Mu 0 by 4 pi Qm by r dash square. So what is your r dash? R dash is what? R square plus L square the whole raised to 1 by 2. R square plus L square the whole raised to what? 1 by 2. So in the right angle triangle, you take the right angle triangle. Any one triangle you can take it. I'm going to take it as what? NOC. In this right angle triangle, I'm going to find it out the value for cos theta. Cos theta is what? Adjacent side by hypotenuse. What is your adjacent side? L. What is your hypotenuse? R dash. So L by R square plus L square the whole raised to 1 by 2. Now we know B is equal to minus mu 0 Qm by 4 pi into R dash square cos theta into I vector is equal to minus 2 mu 0 by 4 pi Qm by R square plus L square cos theta into I vector. Now I am going to substitute for cos theta as L by R square plus L square the whole raised to 1 by 2. So when I substitute here mu 0 by 4 pi Qm into this 2 and L. For cos theta it is L, that is 2L by R square plus L square, R square plus L square the whole raised to 5. That is can be written as what? R square plus L square the whole raised to 3 by 2. Okay. Already one R square plus L square is there. Now due to cos theta, R square plus L square the whole raised to up. Both can be written as R square plus L square the whole raised to 3 by 2 into I vector. Now here the magnitude of the dipole moment is given by Pm vector is equal to Pm, that is modulus value is Pm, that is Qm into 2L. So for this Qm into 2L, I can substitute as Pm. So this can be written as minus mu 0 by 4 pi Pm by R square plus L square the whole raised to 3 by 2 into I vector. Now here I'm going to take, the magnet is very small. So comparing with the distance of R, the L distance is very, very small. So I can neglect the L. I can neglect the L. If I neglect the L, it is R square the whole raised to 3 by 2. That is nothing but what? R cube. That is nothing but R cube. So the above equation can be written as, this is the equation, this equation can be written as B equatorial is equal to minus mu 0 by 4 pi Pm by R cube into I vector. Pm by what? R cube into I vector. Now Pm into I vector can be written as Pm vector. Pm into I vector can be written as what? Pm vector. So B equatorial is equal to minus mu 0 by 4 pi Pm vector by R cube. What is the direction? This is the direction of this vector is in the negative x-axis. Okay. So from B axial and B equatorial, you can say B axial is twice that of the magnitude of what? B equatorial. And the direction of both are what? Opposite. B axial and B equatorial are opposite. That is, B axial is along the positive x-axis, B equatorial is along the negative x-axis. So their directions are also what? Equal and opposite.